If you are a single mom or if you have children and you are trying to relocate, watch this video before you do.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only home like once.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Tara Nakia, and we are back with another video. If you are new here, if you're not, thank you for coming back. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you are loving this content. So, y'all, I wanted to give y'all my experience on relocating. Those of you who don't know, who haven't been watching my videos, I relocated to a new town, maybe like an hour and like 15 minutes away from my family, my support system, everything that I always known. I moved away from it. And I want to give you some things that I experienced and some tips if I could do it over again, or when I do it over again, some things that I will keep close to me that I will consider before moving. So I got my little notepad so that I can stay on track, because your girl likes to, go elsewhere, and my ADHD just be, so yeah. So anyway, yeah, so 2023, I think it was around like summertime. I think it was July. I decided that I was going to move. I wanted a change. I was going through a lot of things in my life. I felt like everything that I have accomplished there where I grew up, I felt like there was literally like I hit the ceiling to me. Like I felt stuck. And I knew that it was time for me to go. I always wanted to relocate. Actually, like since I was like younger, like in my 20s, I always wanted to move. But when it got to the point where it was time for me to start planning and making that decision, I would pull back because I was scared. I mean, I've always lived at my hometown. I always lived close to my mom, my grandmother, family. So it was a big step, and a lot of courage to just pick up and leave. So in July, I finally reached that point where I was ready. I was ready to start a new chapter in my life. I was ready to let go of everything that I've known. The place where I grew up, born, raised, had friendships, relationships, my past. I wanted to leave all of that behind and start a new life. So I decided to move maybe like an hour and 20 minutes away. Actually, it's like an hour and like 10 minutes. Yeah. Not too far. I started off slow, y'all. Like the other places, the states that I wanted to move at, I'm kind of glad that I started off slow now, because I get to really see what it's like, moving and just rearranging your whole life in a different area. So I'm glad I started off small. So I know many of you probably want to move to another state, maybe hours away from your hometown, but this also will help you also, because if I knew what I know now, I would have done things so much different. So let's talk about it. So I ended up moving in October of 2023. I moved here and it was a big change for me, and when I say it was a big change for me, it took me so long. Like when I tell you it's a year later and I'm just now getting my life in order. Like I'm just now settling in, you know what I'm saying? So I can say one thing that I wish that I had done before moving was changing my mindset. Y'all, your mindset has to be different. Like I feel like I was so stuck on the mindset that I had for so long in that little town, which is why I wanted to move, because I wanted to change. I wanted to change the way I thought, to change my surroundings, the people who I hung out with, the people that I dated. Like, I wanted to change everything about my life. And when I moved up here, I didn't change my mindset. I was still stuck on my hometown mindset. Very small in a box mindset. And which caused me to really pick up my old patterns and continue on. Y'all, like, it doesn't matter where you go. If you have the same mindset, wherever you go is going to follow. Your things that you had dealt with in your hometown is going to follow you in any state, any country, any city. Like, that's just the way that it is. You have to change your mindset. You have to want better. You have to be open. Be open to new ideas, getting out there, meeting new people. I didn't know how to break free of that old Tiara that I was trying to get away from, and which caused me to literally deal with the same stuff that I dealt with in my hometown here. And it was very hard for me adapting because I didn't want to change. God was literally pulling me out, and I was fighting for so long, which because my mindset was still the same, I struggled so much, y'all. When I tell you, I struggled so much mentally. I gained so much weight because I was depressed, which spilled into my finances. I was broke for a long time. It was outrageous. Like, all because I did not want to change my mindset. I didn't want to get out there and see what was out there. Like, I didn't even know some of the things that they had around this area because I was just so secluded in my apartment and just, worry about the wrong stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I missed a lot of opportunities being stuck in that mindset. So I would say, like, before you make that plan to move, make sure that you are ready to change your mindset. You have to change the way that you think. You have to move differently when you move. You have to be ready for that shift because it's going to happen. You can't be doing the same things that you was doing in your hometown and expect a different outcome when you move. No, it's not going to work like that. That's not how things work. I was steady trying to bring people that God was pulling me away from in my hometown. I literally was trying to bring them up here with me, and which made me absolutely miserable. You know what I'm saying? Like, God literally said, I am placing you into a new area, a new space, so that you can have a new life. You can't bring those people with you. Sometimes you have to leave those people behind. Okay? Like, that is something that really, really stuck with me. And that I had to learn. Like, I had to leave those people behind and start my new life here. You know what I'm saying? So definitely be open to change. Change your mindset. Get out there, meet new people. That is one thing that I didn't do this whole year and a half that I've been here. Well, it hasn't been a year and a half. It's been a year and like a month. The year and a month that I've been here, I haven't I haven't met any friends. Like I'm not gonna say I haven't met any friends. I have met a few ladies that were absolutely amazing. But because I was just so introverted and not even willing to open up to people, it kind of like pushed people away, you know what I'm saying? Or it kind of like leaves no room for somebody to get to know you and to build that relationship and bond. So I wasn't open to meeting new people or any relationships because I was so stuck on my life that I left behind and the people that I left behind. So yes, be open to getting out there, exploring the area that you are moving to, meeting new people from your area, like-minded people. Where you trying to go? Not the people that you are trying to get away from. You need to get out there and meet people who are going where you're going or already there. Okay? Literally. So yes, change your mindset. The second thing was I really, really, really want y'all to know, like, when you move, things might not take off unless you have a job already lined up, daycare already lined up. There's gonna be months, or you know what I'm saying, where you might not work. So have money saved up. I did have a little bit of money saved up. When I moved, I already had a job lined up. But because of the school that my children attend, they don't catch a bus. And the hours for them are 8 to 2:20, which is kind of weird. The 2:20 is weird. So I was having issues with finding somebody to send them off to school because I was going to be working 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And it was very hard for me. So like I lost a lot of jobs because I was not able to get my kids, find somebody to get my kids out of school and get them to school. So yes, definitely have money saved up, because you don't want to make a move and you don't have any money saved up. You need time to find a job. You need to find somebody for daycare. It takes time. Like sometimes, like especially daycare, like most of the times, like they have waiting lists, like that you have to wait before they get an opening. And if you're trying to work, who has time to wait for somebody to care for your child? You know what I'm saying? So that was a big thing, a big struggle for me. And I'm still going through that right now. It is getting better because I'm creating a system so that I will be able to work and not have to worry about daycare for my kids. So yeah, just make sure that you have money saved up. I say at least 6 months. I think 6 months to a year is perfect for having money saved up outside of your move. Okay, so you have your move money and make sure you have money saved up just in case you might not be able to work for a while. And last, I already talked about this, daycare. Like I said, it's very hard when it comes to daycare. I'm in a group on Facebook. So that's another thing too, but I'll get to that. I'm in a group on Facebook for my county. And it's basically like women and childcare providers linking up together. And like if a childcare provider has openings, she will put it on the Facebook group, and you know what I'm saying, her number for childcare, or whatever, and you can sign up, and then she'll let you know what area she in. Or if you need help and if you're searching for daycare, childcare for your kids, then you can put on Facebook, on the Facebook group, I need this amount of time. I need somebody to watch my kids for, Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Please let me know if anybody is available or anybody has openings. And then, get linked up. So like when you move, if you're a single parent and you moved away from your support system and stuff like that, you're not going to have somebody. It's just going to be you and your children. I really recommend definitely getting on Facebook groups in the county that you're moving into. Get familiar with that. I did that way before I even moved, because I knew that I needed to figure out some things, who I can get daycare from, or even, like I said, I'm in another group that is not for just childcare. It's for a whole, anybody who is moving in the area or who lives in the area. It's just a bunch of women who definitely give you tips or will point you in the right direction if you trying to find your kids a doctor, or yourself a doctor, or things that are going on in your area. Like for Christmas, in a group, they're letting us know events that everybody's having around here in the area, and it just helps you really to know what's going on. It helps you to get things in order before you move or while you're here. So yeah, I definitely recommend you searching up Facebook groups in the area that you are trying to move to, so that you can get help from other mothers that are willing to help you with childcare, or just getting, information on anything around in your area. So yes, that is my few tips. I can say that I do not regret moving up here at all. I love the fact that it's pushing me so much to change. I fought so much to stay complacent, because I felt like I was just so homesick, and I was so afraid to change that I suffered so much. Things that I didn't have to go through what I went through this year of being here. I'm really learning to just shift my mindset and get out there and see, meet new people, see what's out there. Definitely be able to network with people, even with me braiding hair. So I do hair, and it's been hard finding clientele up here, but I haven't even tried to, you know what I'm saying? I've been so just stuck in that little box that I wasn't even trying to even build clientele up here. So when I wasn't working, I could have, just done hair here, take appointments, and, make money from my home. But yes, definitely just change your mindset. Make sure that you are definitely prepared mentally, emotionally, physically, because, it ain't all peaches and roses. Sometimes you will be in a shock, because it's oh my God, I really did this. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be willing to just take those steps and change your mindset. Don't try to bring people with you. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to shift and make a difference and a change in your life, sometimes you have to leave those people behind. And also make sure you're saving money. Save at least 6 months to a year. That way, if you're not able to work, you won't have to worry about bills. You won't have to worry about struggling or anything like that, because it might be a while before you start working. Also daycare, search before you move. Just search daycare providers in your area. Get on Facebook groups. And get on the wait list before you even move. Like, I feel like I wish I'd done that. I wish I done got on waiting lists so that when I move, they can probably be up closer to, what I'm saying, on the wait list to be able to go to the daycare and get before and after school care. So I hope this video helped you out so much. I am just so happy, y'all. I'm thriving now. I am in a whole different mindset. I am just ready. I have been going out and trying to meet new people, be in new surroundings. And I just want to encourage you to make that move. Don't hold back. Just make sure that you are ready mentally. Make sure you prepare yourself and make sure that you are searching the schools in the area that you are moving in, for crimes, and make sure they have a good school system and all of that, y'all. So I hope this video helped you out. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you're subscribed. And I'll see you next video.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like